and it was Olivia Munn. I don't really know that much about celebrities, so I was just like, I like you in X-Men and all the other movies you're in. Hey guys, so I'm shooting another video, and this time it's just a pretty basic Q&A. So this is gonna be my first time. I put out an Insta story a few days ago where I asked you guys for, well, to just send me in questions that I can answer about myself, and I'm gonna keep it pretty short and just do 10 questions today, and then of course I'm gonna keep this going. So hopefully this is the first of many. But yeah, without further ado, let's get to it. So the first question says, what is your favorite car? What is my favorite car? That's actually a pretty tough question because I feel like that tends to change pretty often, and I like specific cars for like different reasons. However, I can say that my current favorite car is the Porsche, the slant nose Porsche. The thing I like about it is just the streamlined shape of it, because I feel like for cars back in the day, having a car that was that sleek was definitely out of the norm, but I feel like today more and more cars, if not most of them these days, have that streamlined sort of shape to improve aerodynamics. Question number 2, from Sean_007, actually one of my buddies from Greenville. Where the drone at? Good question. I have not, okay, so, and this, you can actually find this in a video, but when I went to LA a couple of months ago, I crashed my drone into like some like millionaire's mansion that was like half done being built, and I had to like climb over the fence. Actually, I had my sister and her boyfriend help me get it, but we like climbed over the fence and like went searching for it, and we got it. And I believe it still works pretty well, but I just haven't really used it much ever since then. But I will be flying it soon. I mean, it's kind of a weird time to fly it, mainly because of the whole shut down, like everything's shut down. I mean, I could go to like an open park and fly it around, and you know what, I actually might do that one of these days. So look for that in the coming video, Sean. Okay, on to question number 3. It's not a question. It just says, Assalamu alaikum. Malaikum salam, I think, right? Did I say it right? I don't know. And this is from Muslim Sport Life. I do not know who this guy is, but shout out to you. Moving on. Okay, from Rukio, something like that. What time do I wake up? Generally, I actually wake up fairly early. Well, so for me, there's a difference between waking up and getting out of bed. Because I wake up like 6, 7-ish almost daily, maybe 8 if I like go to bed late. But then I like stay in bed until like 10. Oftentimes I'm actually like getting work done, like I'm taking classes, and so I'm getting like legit work done. But yeah, as far as like getting out of bed, that's later on. As far as waking up, that's between 6 to 8 a.m. every day. Next question says, what's up, I rap and I support what you're doing. It'd be cool if you could show me love. That's not a question again. But shout out to Camo, I think I'm saying it right. Shout out to you. I don't know what you do. I'm guessing. Oh wait, just kidding. You rap. Well, shout out to you. Okay, so I'm kind of scrolling through a bunch more. Just say hi and like smiley faces. I can't really go. Come on, guys. I can't really go off of that. Like, actually send in questions. I have like ones of people waving at me. Okay, well, let's keep it moving. Well, shout out to you people, but also ask me questions, because that's what this is about. Moving on. Grayson the 64 or 64. When you're moving back to G Vegas. Okay, so I mean, I probably won't be moving back to it, but I will be visiting fairly often. I mean, I should have been there by, well, first of all, there's so many things that should have happened. I should have traveled a bunch more. Should have been in Greenville as well, but I mean, with this whole pandemic, it's kind of tough to do that right now. But I'm kind of looking forward to doing that later on in the year. I'll sort of see how things pan out. I mean, I can't really give you a specific date or time or any of that right now, but when I do know, you'll be the first one I let know. Okay, so next question says, where's my favorite place to live? The thing is, I've visited places for like several months. Is that considered living? Like, at what point does it change from like visiting to living? For sure Berlin, Germany. I was there when I was a kid. I actually like lived there for several years, like 4 or 5 years. Went to school there, did all that stuff. It was probably one of the best times I've had. There's just so much to do in the city. Even despite the fact that I was underage, I could still like go out. You could go to theaters, museums, like just the town itself had a lot going on, and there were always tourists and there were always events going on. So I would say Berlin is definitely one of my top 5. I would say, in no particular order by the way, I would say Hong Kong as well. I went there, my dad was working there a couple of years ago, and I just went there to visit, and that was a visit, not a live. But I went there like around Christmas up until like halfway through January. So I was about there for like, what, half a month or so. And that was really fun because again, it's just a fun city to explore, very different from anywhere else I've been in. But yeah, I thought that was pretty cool, just the experience as a whole. Going into the city was pretty interesting. The cool thing is like a decent amount of people spoke English, which was nice because learning, first of all, Mandarin is hard enough as is, but I've heard Cantonese is like harder, and they speak Cantonese in Hong Kong, and that would have been a struggle. And I got to meet some of my friends too, so that was a fun time. Have I met someone famous? That's a good one. Have I met someone famous? Ooh, yeah. Funnily enough, I actually saw a celebrity in LA, but it was at LAX at the airport, and it was Olivia Munn, and she had glasses on and she had a hat on. My friends were like, yeah, it's definitely her. And I was like, what? No. And she was like super chill. I mean, I didn't want to like get all up in her space, but I just like was like, hey, like your stuff, like your movies. I think she's an X-Men, so I mentioned that. And it was really, I don't really know that much about celebrities, so I was just like, I like you in X-Men and all the other movies you're in. But let me know if you guys have anything you want me to talk about in forthcoming videos in the comments below. And also, I actually have a new segment coming to this channel called Up to Speed, because up to speed means like catching up, and up to speed meaning like car stuff. Up to speed, like literally up to speed versus figuratively. And I'm a genius because I came up with that just like that. And that's something I'm going to be filming fairly often. As far as like the time of day I'm going to film and put videos out, I'll have to see how it works with my schedule because I have a bunch of other things that I'm working on. But overall, yeah, that's that for this video, guys. So if you enjoyed it, leave a like, share, comment, do all that good stuff, and I will catch you guys next time.